Okay, great. So first of all, hi Monyet. I'm Casey from the Spike.gg. First of all, I'd like to say, sorry for the loss. You had a good game against Gen.G, but even though you guys lost, you still qualified for Masters, and you still have one more chance uh, tomorrow to make it to the finals. So first of all, I'd like to ask you about the game. Any thoughts you have? Anything you think you could have done better, or you think Gen.G did better than you guys that helped them edge out the win? Anything at all?
I think we just played bad today, and Gen.G played really well. Like they they make us play their own game basically. So that's why it's kind of hard to win the game today against Gen.G.
All right, thank you. So first, I would like to ask you about this Teho meta that has taken hold of the game until now. So obviously, Riot Games has mentioned that they are going to nerf him in the upcoming patch. So what did you think about Teho these days playing uh, him in the game, the comps, the matches, and what do you feel about the nerf? Do you think it's going to have any effect at all within the comps in existing teams, or do you think there isn't going to be much change?
I think. Hey, can you repeat the question? Sorry.
So in brief, what do you think? What did you think of the meta that had existed till now, pre-nerf, and what do you think the changes are going to happen post-nerf?
I think it's nice to have a new meta, of course, because since like 2023 to 2024, the meta shifting just because the initiator nerf first, the 2023, the meta shifted because of Sky nerf, and 2024, they use Fade and Sova a lot, and now Theo come in. I think it's pretty good, like new thing to do, But the Theo nerf will hurt a lot of team for sure because almost everyone is using Teo, and Teo is a very good agent. It's like a new style of play, but since he got nerfed, probably we'll be back to the old meta, which is the Fade or Sova more.
All right. Also, if you can share anything a bit about your own team, do you think that RRQ might switch up uh, between initiators, or do you think that what you have going at the moment is like it's going good?
We don't really know yet because we use Teo quite a lot, but so we just need to wait until this event is done, stage one, and then we're gonna think about it for prep for Masters Toronto.
All right, thank you so much. So now, speaking of masters, RRQ, it's a historic moment for Indonesian esports as a whole that you guys made it to the tournament. So how do you feel about that achievement? Being a part of the team and overall experience.
It feels pretty nice because I feel like when I play with RRQ, we grow up together as a team. So it feels really nice to qualify to an event and trying to be in top four in Pacific. It's actually like crazy, the hard work that we've been through.
Okay, thanks. So now, obviously, you've had a bit of international experience at your time at PRX, at Masters Madrid. So you being one of the only experienced players, how do you feel about leading this team into the international stage? I know it's a bit nerve-wracking, but if there's anything you want to say.
I don't know what to say actually because I feel like when in PRX, I just have fun, But when in RRQ, I feel like I work much harder than I was like when I was in PRX. So I feel like it's gonna be fine. I think I don't really need like to talk anything much more to my teammates because I feel like my teammates already have the mental to do it.
All right, great. Now, speaking of, PRX and your time there, you said that you're working much more harder here. Do you think, like, not to throw any shade at PRX and not to stir up any drama, but do you think that it has something to do with the team environment, or it has something to do with your roles or the coaching or anything uh, different that you think is the factor?
Not really. I think it's just like the environment in PRX is like more chill. I think compared to in RQ, we work like a bit chill that time. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe they play a bit more. So yeah, I think the environment makes it different. It's not like I have a bad blood within the team. It's just like the team is more chill compared to any other team that I've played with.
All right. Now, PRX are obviously facing DRX right now in a match to see who will face you guys tomorrow. So, do you want to face your old team again, or do you want DRX to take the win? Do you have any thoughts on this match that's going on right now?
Both team are good, and I saw the they are using double sentinel command loaders, so it might be hard for PRX because there is a double duelist. So yeah, I mean both team are nice to play. I just want to play anyone who wins. I support both team.
All right, great. So now, moving on to a bit of a sensitive topic, you might have seen the drama surrounding the VCT Pacific these few days. You know about with Termi and Frost and all those accusations. I don't want to get into it right now too much, but if you can, would you like to share something about the whole thing that's going on?
I mean, what Frost said is like it's not about anything on the game. I don't really know what is the issue is, but I assume it's like the Scrim League. But I think it's like I don't know. We've been like trying to avoid every like so we playing against like Korean team the next week. We will like try to avoid like screaming with Korean teams. And if we play like Japanese team, we avoid Japanese team to scrim with, and I think it's pretty normal. I mean, like it's just be cautious. Then and I don't really care like what happened. I mean, like in the game on the game is obviously different. Like I think everyone has to be cautious. I think Termi also said like we also cautious to pick scrim. I mean, I think it goes to everyone as well. So yeah, I don't really care about the drama honestly because I'm not surprised if there is actually, but I don't want to talk about it.
Yeah, all right, no problem. Thanks for sharing your thoughts. So now, moving on to my final two questions. Are there going on to Masters? Are there any teams that you want to face right away, or any teams that you want to face if you guys make a deeper run?
I want to play anyone actually. I think it's nice to play against like good teams. G2 for example. I think it's pretty nice if we can match against them, but I feel like I want to play against anyone. I don't really care.
Okay, so now on the flip side of that question, is there any team that you want to avoid playing in the first stages of the tournament?
No, no one.
So you're just open to facing anyone at all?
Yeah,
All right, Monyet, thank you for your time. That was all the questions from my end. Uh, I hope you guys win tomorrow against
thank you.
whoever you face, and all the best.
Thank you.